a year ago I started a brand new TikTok account from scratch and tried to go viral making anime edits, and it didn't go quite as planned.
The Invincible edit didn't really do too well with only 100 views, and then the other two edits got about 2,000. Not terrible, but also not great.
So I'm doing it again. I've got 7 days to grow a completely brand new account with no followers, no shoutouts, no audience, just edits. And if I can crack 100,000 views before the week is up, this whole thing is a failure. So the first thing I need is a new account.
So day one of the undercover account, as you can see, this is the account I made with 0 followers and 0 posts.
Continuing the tradition from last time where I named my account after my new puppy, Socks. This is her now, by the way. I decided to name this new account after my old dog, Wanda. But there was one slight problem. When I was making the account, I didn't realize that the name people actually see is not your username, it's your display name. And for some reason, I had set mine to Bob. So instead of people seeing the branding I actually intended, everyone was just seeing Bob. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Bob. This is him, by the way, but having my account named Bob wasn't exactly what I had in mind. And thanks to TikTok's brilliant system, you can only change your display name once every 7 days, which is perfect when you're doing a challenge that lasts 7 days. So thanks to this one stupid mistake, I was stuck with the name Bob for the rest of the challenge. Anyways, moving on, I picked a picture of one of my favorite webtoon MCs for my profile picture. If you know who this is, you know Ball. And with that, the account was fully set up, which means it was time to post the first edit. For this one, I went with a simple TikTok style edit, nothing too complicated, but still with the potential to go viral if the algorithm likes it. And this is the edit I made for day one.
Damn it! I can't move my body. Switch.
So yeah, I think the edit turned out pretty good. Obviously, it's a lot simpler than the edits I usually make, but considering that I need to make an edit every day, I wouldn't really be able to do that if I was making my normal edits. But I still think it's pretty good, and I think using this trendy sound with the switch will hopefully help it get some views. So I posted it and prayed that it goes viral, because imagine the first edit of the challenge goes viral. Wouldn't that be amazing? Now I will also just like follow some more editors in my niche, so hopefully the algorithm pushes my edit to more people. So I'll see tomorrow when hopefully the edit blows up. Day 2. Okay, so it's day 2. So first of all, let's just see if the first edit blew up or not. Not really, as you can see. We did get a few comments and likes, but nothing too crazy. It has 150 views with 11 likes, including myself. Someone asked, did you made this? Yes, but it's not my first edit, which is true, just to make it less suspicious, because this is the first edit on the account. It looks kind of weird considering that it's like pretty good. Another guy commented, damn, first comment of this pretty good edit. Let's just say thank you. Let me follow them back. With that being said, let's post the second edit, which that one I actually edited a new anime that has been coming out and I've been enjoying it quite a bit, so I thought this is the perfect time to make an edit on it. So here's the edit. Besides the fact that it's on a new anime, I did it on a pretty cool character that is kind of like the really strong sensei that a lot of people are comparing to like Gojo, which to be fair, he does kind of look similar. And yeah, the edit itself is nothing too complicated. I tried to keep it clean using a pretty popular sound right now, but I did actually do something a little bit different with it than what I usually do, which is I lowered the FPS of the edit just because I felt like it matched the vibe of the song a little bit more when it was lower FPS. It's getting posted and I'll be back tomorrow to see if that one hopefully blows up. Right after posting the second edit, I started working on my third one, which I was actually kind of excited for because I had a really good idea in mind. The only problem was that making multiple edits in 1 week meant scrubbing through a ton of episodes frame by frame just to find the one perfect clip, which is exactly why I partnered with Way-In Video. Way-In Video is an AI tool that kind of works like a search bar but for video.
videos. Just upload your episode or clips and it scans it to find exactly what you search for, like fight scenes, sad moments, or even clips of a specific character. So if you want to find the exact clips you're looking for and get straight to editing instead of digging through footage, check it out using the link in the description to get 200 free credits. Anyways, this is how the next day went. Day 3. Okay, so let's see if our second edit went viral or not. Seems like it did not. It has 100 views and 5 likes, 0 comments. So not so good, but hopefully this third edit will go viral. Speaking of which, this is the next edit I will be posting.
If I wanted to, and then I'm gonna get rich. You gotta objectively know, how are you going to the moon? Factually, I
Yeah, I think the edit is pretty nice. Obviously it's super simple, maybe the simplest one I've done so far, but I do think the idea with the intro is pretty good. It works well with Asta, so hopefully the idea will be able to carry it and help it get some views. And let's post and pray that by tomorrow this edit will blow up, because I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope here. Day 4. The next day I checked to see if the edit picked up any views, and while it did perform better than the last 2 edits, reaching about 1,000 views, it still wasn't what I was hoping for. And so I just stopped for 2 days. Part of it was because I was working on a more complicated edit that was taking longer than the others, but if I'm being honest, part of it was motivation. When you're putting real effort into something and the numbers just don't reflect that, it's hard to keep going, especially because thanks to all of you, it's been years since I've had to make edits without anyone really seeing or appreciating them, which is exactly why this is where most people quit. And honestly, I was really thinking about just scrapping this whole video and stopping here. But then I remembered what it felt like the first time one of my edits went viral, how rewarding it was, and more importantly, how many failed edits came before it. So I kept going, finished the 4th edit, and honestly, I think it's the best one I've made so far.
I say I am him. Because who is him? Honestly, matter of fact, can I meet him? Because I don't know who the fuck
So like I said, it definitely is a little bit more complicated than the other ones. It's more of like my usual style, but I just didn't really take as much time as I would usually on my edits. And yeah, I think hopefully with that like intro, it can maybe help it go viral. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with the next edit, and hopefully by then this one would have gone viral. Day 5. Well, kinda, because I ended up skipping 2 days, so it's technically day 6. It's the last day of posting, so first of all, I'm gonna check if the last Luffy edit did any good, and I'm gonna post the last edit of this challenge, hoping that if the Luffy edit didn't do good, maybe that one will. So first of all, let's just check how it did, and it is looking a little bit promising, because as you can see, the TikTok does have 99 notifications, so please blow up. Okay, that's respectable. I definitely wouldn't call this blowing up, but it is something. So we got 15 followers. Overall, we got 640 likes so far. The last edit, I kind of went with a different strategy, and I did do a similar style to the first 2 edits, which is like just a TikTok, like basic, like trendy style. But I chose a very unpopular anime and character to edit on. So hopefully, because there is less people making edits on it, this one can maybe go viral. I thought this is the perfect opportunity for me to edit it, because I don't know that I would make an edit on it on my main account. Honestly, there's still a chance that the Luffy edit will blow up even more, just because it does seem like it's still getting views. So hopefully either that one blows up or this new edit is gonna blow up. Not sure which one, but hopefully either of them will. Day 7, the final day. Last day, pretty much just gonna check to see how the edits ended up doing. So looks like it did not blow up. It did keep getting some more views. As you can see, it's at 17k now, which is pretty respectable, with 1,150 likes and 46 comments. And the Miyuki edit didn't really do that well, with only 88 likes and 4 comments. Someone commented, "If you made this, why does it say Wanda and not Bob?" This is what I get for accidentally naming myself Bob instead of Wanda. Use your display name instead of your @ as a watermark because I thought it was stolen. At least this guy noticed that it wasn't stolen. So that's the conclusion of the 1 week with the account. So I failed again. But honestly, this attempt went a lot better than my last one. The first time I did this challenge, I only managed to get a couple thousand views. This time the account ended up with over 15,000. Still nowhere near the 100,000 view goal, but definitely an improvement. And I think I figured out why. This week has taught me it's probably worth it spending the extra time to make edits in my own style instead of trying to copy the basic TikTok style. Not because those edits can't go viral, they absolutely can, but because there's already thousands of editors making those kind of edits, and blending in is the last thing you want to do as a brand new account with no audience. And to prove my point, I posted some of the edits I made for this challenge on my main account, and they actually performed pretty well. So while I technically failed this challenge, I don't think this week was a complete waste. I learned a lot from it, and I think if I tried it again, there's a very good chance I'll finally be able to pull it off. So if you want to see that happen, make sure you're subscribed, and if you want to learn how to make edits like me, make sure you check out my editing course. The link will be in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.